Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. Today I have October's KnitCrate and also, the regular podcast. So I'm going to go ahead and do the KnitCrate first. I know I just did a KnitCrate, but September's KnitCrate was late. So I just posted September's just last week, I think it was. So this is October's. Comes in the box like this. So they were pretty good about getting it out first thing. I literally got September's and then October's a few days later. So I'm very pleased with this month. It's very beautiful. So so this is what the booklet looks like. Very gorgeous colors. So these are the colors that you could have got, which is a green, a kind of it's not really a white, it's kind of got a grayish tone to it, and then a purple. I wish I could get the purples, but I never get them. So those are the ones that you could have gotten, and okay, so the crochet pattern that you could have got is the bundling blanket and bonnet set. So it looks like that. Very pretty. And then the knit one is a shawl. I think it's Escalera is what they're calling it. Very beautiful. So, and of course the book has, all of this stuff for the sock box, which I don't get, but it's nice to have those patterns in here because the book has all of the patterns for all the boxes. Oh, and so that's nice. They have another crochet sock pattern, which is really nice. So they've been doing that the last few months, and I hope they keep it up because I do have some sock yarn, and I may think about doing one of the patterns that are in the booklet. So the one that I got is Vidalana, and the colorway is Ancient Ruin. It's 100% fine Peruvian Highland wool. It's a sport weight, 328 yards and 100 grams. And it looks like this. I was very pleased with this one. It's very gorgeous. It's a olive green, but it has other tones in it. So it's kind of tonal. It's a real subtle tonal yarn, but very pretty. So you got 2 skeins of these, which is 100 grams a piece. Very nice. Very pleased with this one. And it is a different type of yarn. It actually looks like a crocheted chain, which is very strange. I've never seen that before, so very interesting. It does say it's a sport weight, so yeah, that's very, very interesting. I've never seen anything like that. I know that different yarns, do that, but I've never actually come across one, so very, very interested to use this one. Really like it. The color is very pretty. I'm not sure if with my lighting you'll be able to see those different tones, but it's very pretty. So along with the 2 skeins, the little extra that they sent is a stitch marker. It says Bling Your String, custom stitch marker, created by KnitCrate. So it looks like that. It is a lever back stitch marker, so it's great for us crocheters to be able to use. I know they've sent ones in the past that are strictly for knitting, but this is nice because we can actually use these. So I'll be adding that to my collection. And it's almost like a Aztec design, I want to say, on the bead. So that's very nice. So as always, if you have not checked out KnitCrate before, definitely use my coupon code below on your first box. And if you use the link, I get a little snippet in that always comes back to the channel in some way or form, whether that's through yarn for projects or equipment for filming or anything like that. So all of that information is in the description box below if you're interested. So I'm going to go on to the podcast. I do have quite a few finished projects. I don't have any whips to show. I have not touched any of my older whips at all, just because I've been kind of in an amigurumi frenzy right now. I'm trying to get all of my grandson's Christmas presents done. And then I have thrown in a few just fun projects. Normally my youngest daughter winds up with them, but lots of finished projects. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive right in. And most of them are from a specific book that that I actually got from the library. And it's called Whimsical Stitches. So it looks like this. And I've been using this book so much that my husband has actually ordered it for me. I haven't got it yet. So this is the library book. But I have done a majority of the finished projects I have are out of this book. So very nice book. I highly recommend it. It's very easy to follow. The patterns are very, very simple. But they're very cute. So definitely try and grab this book if you can. It is more on the spendy side. I think my husband paid $18 and some odd cents for it. So it is a more expensive book, but it's definitely worth the money. I have several projects here. I think it's 4 or 5 projects that are out of this book that I've, been working on. So definitely recommend this if you haven't tried it yet. And always check your library and see if they have them. In my my local library, they kind of have a book suggestion box, sort of. You fill out this little form and suggesting books that for them to buy and put in circulation of the library. So definitely check out your libraries. If they don't have it, you can maybe suggest that they buy it, depending on how popular crochet is in your area. Will depend on whether they'll actually spend the money on purchasing it. But that's always an idea. If you can't afford to buy it, try and get it from your local library. And if your local library doesn't have it, then you can maybe make a suggestion that they buy it. But definitely a very cute book. Love all the patterns in it. I am planning on making a majority of the ones that are in here. So it has a wide variety of different amigurumis, from like cactuses to animals to foods. It's just a wide variety, and they're really cute. And these I don't know if you can see, these sunflowers are definitely on my list. Let's see if I can find. So very cute. I also love these. There's some tulips that are really cute. And I also have a gift in here that I will be making for my youngest daughter. So the tulips are very cute too. So my youngest daughter is really into cactuses and succulents and stuff like that. So there is a cactus pattern in here and a succulent pattern that kind of is in a potted plant. So I thought that might be something I could make for her for Christmas if I get around to it. I have so many things, I just got to find time for them. So where to start? I think I'll start with the two things that are not out of that book. Because it's the only two things that I've made that haven't come out of that book. So this is my version of the bat pattern I showed you last time. So this is the body, the peanut body that I came up with, and then I came up with, you know, different wings, and then different ears. I mean, yeah, you have more pieces to sew on than one piece, but I just like these ones better. You know, they say bat to me more than the other one that I had made. So very cute. And of course this is for my youngest daughter, so she chose this Red Heart Glowworm. She's really been obsessed with the Red Heart Glowworm lately, and I only have a little bit left, and they don't sell it where I live anymore, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with her liking it so much, but that's what it turned out like. And there's the wings. I did write down the pattern for this time, so I have tons of other little amigurumis that I have in mind using this body and you know, the ears and the wings in separate pieces. So I will be having those patterns, you know, come out as soon as I am done writing them up. So probably the first one that I will be doing was a little dragon. I showed, I think it was last year, a little dragon that I had made, but I did not write down the pattern. I've been kicking myself ever since. So dragons are my favorite, you know, fantastical creature. So dragon definitely going to be in the works using this body and these wings. So stay tuned for that. But this is my version of the bat. It's very cute. I probably won't be having a pattern for this because I did kind of go off of the idea of what it looks like from a different pattern, and I don't want to steal somebody else's pattern. Even though the pieces are different, you know, it looks very similar to the other pattern. So I probably won't be having a written pattern for the bat, but now that I've come up with the body for a basic body and the type of wings that I like and the type of ears, I'm going to have a whole range of different you know, amigurumi animals. So my daughter has requested a fox, so the ears will be really great for that. And yeah, so there's that one. And then the next one is the Zero Lovey. I forgot to bring out the pattern, so I don't know who it's by. When you type it in Ravelry, it'll be the first one that pops up. I'm pretty sure there's only one, but it is the Zero Lovey. Like I said last time, I think I had started this last time, the pattern called for a 6mm, and I went down to a 5 because it was just too holy. The 6mm was not only for the granny square, but for the rest of it. So my head has turned out a little bit smaller than what the pattern was supposed to be, but I think it works out perfectly fine. Super cute. But this is for my grandson for Christmas. I'm going to make a matching jack hat, and, you know, so he'll have his little Zero Lovey and his jack hat to wear. So very cute. And this is just mainstays white, mainstays black, and mainstays red. I forgot to tell you about what this is. So this is just mainstays, I believe it's gray heather. This is, I love this metallic black. And then, of course, the red heart glowworm. I need to remember to do that more, is tell you what actual yarn I'm using. So this one turned out really cute. So I think that my daughter will like that. Hopefully my grandson will. So the next two things are the same pattern. Everything else that I'm going to be showing you is out of the Whimsical Stitches book. So so in there, it gives you these little cupcake patterns, but it gives you two different sizes. So of course you can tell already that this one is for my daughter. It has the glowworm on the top, and I'm not even sure what color this is. I don't recall. I want to say it's a Hobby Lobby yarn, but I can't remember which one it is. Maybe it's a yeah, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's a Hobby Lobby yarn. But any, you know, kind of tannish colored yarn will work. So you get the two different sizes, which is really nice, because, you know, you get two different sizes to be able to choose from, and they're both, I didn't think this was going to be so large, but it is rather large. It's almost, well, technically is the, you know, the height of my hand. So it's pretty big. So what I've done is, you do it in two different pieces. You do the bottom portion, which is, you know, like the cupcake liner portion. I'm pretty sure you could probably do this in a different color if you wanted, but I went ahead and did it in tan. And then you have like the frosting portion. So I did that in the Red Heart Glowworm, and then I used puff paint for the faces, and I also used puff paint for the sprinkles, just simply because I don't like to embroider. So it gives you instructions to embroider the sprinkles on, but I just decided, you know, it looked very, you know, good with the black puff paint, because it kind of looks like chocolate chip mint, which is her favorite ice cream. So very cute. So that's that one. And then this one, I don't know, as I was making the big one, I kind of had this idea for a gothic cupcake, like a gothic vampire cupcake. So I had this gray, which is also the Mainstays Gray Heather, and then this is also the I Love This Yarn Metallic. So I decided to do that one. I thought it would be really cute for a Halloween decoration, so I've done that. I was going to enter it in Ella's her Halloween cal, but I think it ends today, and I didn't get pictures taken of it yesterday. I wasn't feeling very good yesterday, so I completely spaced it, and I think now it's probably ended, so, or it ends today, so I don't know whether you can still post or not, but still very cute, very nice decoration. My daughter wants me to do the vampire fangs on hers too. You know, they're cute. I did screw them up. It's a lot harder to use puff paint on crochet fabric than it is normal fabric, but I think they're okay. From far away you can't really tell, but you know, up close you can kind of tell a little bit. But it's very cute. I'm kind of debating whether I'm going to put like a little maybe a ribbon bow or something, so it kind of has that gothic feel to it. But right now it kind of looks like a little boy cupcake, so I may just leave it. But very cute decoration. Something I've not thought of before is, you know, little Halloween cupcakes. But really liking that pattern. It would be great for like craft fairs and stuff because you can whip them up pretty quickly, especially these small ones. The bigger ones do take a little bit more time, but not a whole lot. I probably could have finished this one a lot faster, but I had, you know, just run out of time. I had to fix dinner, and then I finished the top yesterday, and like I said, I wasn't feeling very good, so I didn't, you know, get it posted, but it's really cute. So I do like that, and like I said, it's great that she offers 2 different sizes. Oh, I do have one more thing in here that's not part of the book. So I did another spider, the same, what is it, the itty bitty spider pattern. I mentioned it last time. I've done a couple of them, but I did one in Red Heart Camo for my grandson. That's not out of that book, but I did, you know, I found the pattern on Ravelry, so I've done quite a few of these. So you can check out my last podcast if you want the exact name of it. Off the top of my head, I want to say it's Itty Bitty Spider or something like that, but very cute. And like I've said in the past, my daughter's kind of theme for my grandson is dinosaur and ocean animal themed, or, you know, under the sea themed. So I kind of tried to choose things that are kind of along that theme, and then I just have, you know, like the spider, which is just fun. I liked crocheting that, so I thought I would do one for him. And I did the camo because my son-in-law is in the Army, and I thought that, you know, he might get a kick out of that, with it being camo. But the next one, which is out of the Whimsical Stitches, is this whale. Really cute. I really liked crocheting this, and it turned out way bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it's very cute. And I used... what is that called? Oh, it's Crafter's Secret. I don't know the color name. Oh, I was wrong about the spider. It's the Crafter's Secret... I Love Camo is for the spider, which looks just very similar to Red Heart Camo. And then this one is the Crafter's Secret Splash for the whale. So very, very cute. I did the puff paint for the mouth again, and then I used, you know, safety eyes for the eyes. And this one you do the whale body all in one portion, and then you do the fins and sew them on. So it's really easy, pretty fast to work up, even though it's quite a large toy, but I think that she's really going to like it. And then the last one that I have is also another pattern out of the Whimsical Stitches, and quite a large pattern, is the turtle. So very cute. So this is Mainstays Green, Crafter's Secret Brown, and then that tan color from the cupcake, which I want to say is the Crafter's Secret, but I don't know what color it is. So very cute. It is quite large. In the book, it has you embroider like the design of the turtle shell, and I just didn't bother with it. It looks perfectly fine without it, but it would have you did like little lines to distinguish like the texture of the shell. So very cute. You sew all of the legs onto the bottom piece, and then you sew the head onto the top shell, and then sew the bottom and the shell together. So really simple. It does take a little bit more time because there are so many different pieces, but very cute. So I think she's really going to like that. So I have a couple more So I have a couple more things to do for my grandson. I have the Jack hat, the Jack Skellington hat to go with the Zero Levy, and then I'm going to be doing a pig out of the Whimsical Stitches book. I was going to this pig, so it's very cute. I was going to do a little like alien robot sort of thing, but I just don't know if I'm going to have time, because I do have some things that I want to do for my my daughter and my son-in-law. You know, things for like the kitchen and stuff, like dishcloths and towel hangers, and I thought I might get some, you know, new towels that matched and all of that. And I just think I'm going to be running out of time, because, and I also don't want the box to be humongous, so I'm definitely going to be doing the pig, and that will probably be the last. The pig and the Jack hat will probably be the last items I do for my grandson for Christmas, and then I'll be moving on to just the stuff, you know, for my daughter and my son-in-law's present. I think I'm going to buy like one of those gift pack things. I seen some last year with like, I don't know. I seen some last year that had like soup bowls with different soup like mixes that you could make. So I'm kind of gearing towards that. So everything will kind of be kitchen themed. But we'll see what I can find. Our Walmart does not have the gift packs out yet, so we will see whether they bring that back this year or something new. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we will be having to mail their box to Colorado then, so I don't want it to be a ginormous box. So I do need to kind of rein myself in a little bit. So that is all that I have this time. So, and it was quite a bit. So I'm quite, you know, quite pleased with myself. I've made quite a bit of progress in the last week or 2 weeks. And yeah, so I will see you next time, and I hope everybody has a great day. Bye!